Hi students. So let us start with this topic of real numbers. Now this was the only topic being left out, I think, which was supposed to come in the examinations or whatever examination is going to come first. And either way, this was first topic also. So I thought that let's complete that. So I think now after this, मतलब इसके बाद में we should have completed real numbers. After this, real numbers, we will be doing. We have already completed polynomials. We have completed quadratic equations. We have completed linear equation in two variables. We have completed AP, and we have completed probability, and we have completed trigonometry as well. Not bad, guys. So I think another 1 month and your syllabus will complete. Anyway, so now let's start with the topic of real numbers. Now, what actually do you mean by the term real numbers? Real numbers are those set of numbers which technically consist of integers, natural numbers, whole numbers, rational numbers, irrational numbers. All those set of numbers or the father figure set of all these numbers are known as real numbers. But sir, what do you mean by now whole number, natural number, integers? Though guys, you already know this, but let's start once again. So natural numbers are those numbers which would be starting from number 1. Second, they have to be positive and they will be carrying on continuously. Okay. Of course, they will be finite in nature. They will technically not be infinite. So remember, what do you mean by natural number? They are positive. They have to be non-zero numbers, as in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What do you mean by whole numbers? Again, they are positive numbers, but they would be comprising of zero as well. Okay. So natural numbers को जहाँ capital N से show करते हैं, whole numbers को capital W से show करते हैं. Okay. Then comes ये तो natural हो गया, whole numbers हो गया. Then what do you mean by integers? Integers will be negative as well as zero as well as positive. That means minus 10, minus 11, minus 2 lakh, minus 20 crore, minus 40 lakh, something. Even the positive numbers and zero. So they all will be coming into the category of integers. What do you mean by rational numbers? Now rational numbers, pardon me, rational numbers and irrational numbers we'll be dealing. First of all, we'll be completing this topic and then I will be telling you what do you mean by rational and irrational numbers. Now there is this first theorem, guys. Why I was not doing this chapter? The only reason is because this chapter is just so simple. Means it would not take actually more than 2 days or 2.5 days of time. Technically, आज यदि ये खत्म हो गया तो कल बस केवल आपका the property of HCF and LCM and then comes the rational, irrational and then division. I think कल ही खत्म हो जाएगा. Now. So they are real numbers. Now the first very important theorem which is compulsory going to come in the exam is Euclid's division lemma. इसी को Euclid's division algorithm भी बोलते हैं. Why it is known as algorithm? You will come to know in question number 6. So I've just randomly written some questions from RD. Random questions. कुछ solved थे, कुछ unsolved थे. So just keeping the pages up and that's all. Remember on this Sunday there's again going to be a test and in this test this particular part is also going to come. Also, today there is also going to be a test and on Saturday also there's going to be a test. Of course, I'll tell you, don't worry. Now, so for any two given positive integers, A and B, कोई भी दो given positive integers हैं, so very important word is positive integers. Okay, A and B, there exist unique whole numbers Q and R such that A should be equals to BQ plus R. Now, यदि आपको ये समझ में नहीं आया because this is the normal definition of what is Euclid's division lemma, it simply says that for any two given positive integers which are A and B, there exist some unique whole numbers like Q and R which would be following this formula, that is A should be equals to B into Q plus R. In simple words, यहाँ पर मैं A को आपका बोल सकता हूँ, here A can be dividend, then comes B can be divisor, then comes Q can be quotient, and R can be remainder. सो जिन जिन लोगों ने पोलिनोमियल्स चैप्टर कंप्लीट किया होगा, दे ऑलरेडी नो दिस एल्गोरिथम. दिस इज आल्सो नोन एज division algorithm or the division theorem, and that is or the remainder theorem also. Dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Now what is divisor, what is quotient, what is remainder? Let's start with quotient number first of all, and let's explain you what all terms this is. So what I would require is some space, so I think this should do. So let's take the example number 1 right over here. 14 is in the denominator and this 14 is known as divisor. जिससे आप डिवाइड करते हो that is known as divisor. जो डिनोमिनेटर में होता है that is known as divisor. और जो न्यूमरेटर में होता है जिसको आप डिवाइड कर रहे होते हो that is known as dividend. So this is known as divisor and this is known as dividend. एग्जाम के अंदर do not do it like this. Okay. Now 14 के टेबल पे 117, so let's calculate 14. 9 is 140, 140 minus 14 will be 126. So 49 is 126, 14 8s are. So 14 into 8 times, and 126 minus 14 will be 112, I guess. Let's check. 8 for the 32, 2 carry 3, 8 and 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 112. That's how you used to divide. 7 minus 2 comes out as 5, 1 minus 1 is 0, 1 minus 1 is 0. Now whatever is being left out is known as remainder, because that is remaining. And what is quotient? Quotient is where's quotient mark? This is the quotient. Now let's prove that whatever we have written according to Euclid's division lemma is right. They are saying dividend. What is dividend? Dividend is 14. So let's write 14. I'm sorry. Oh, 117. Yeah, 117 is the dividend. It should be equals to divisor. Divisor is 14 into quotient. Quotient is 8 plus remainder. What is remainder? Remainder is 5. So let's see this. 117 should be equals to 32, 32, 2, 3, 112 plus 5. So 117 should be equals to 117. And that's all, guys. It's done. That's all simple. Okay, chapter complete. मजाक कर रहा हूँ, guys. चल मारो. So this is the way you gotta complete this part. Okay, first of all, you need to understand what is divisor, what is quotient, and what is remainder. Now before I jump on to question number 2, because I'm going to rub all this, as I would require some piece of board to write the questions, answers. Please understand, if your divisor is 14, then remainder can never ever be 14. Remainder has to be less than 14. Suppose आपने यही क्वेश्चन किया, तो in this case remainder should always be less than 14. Let's take another example. Suppose करो मैंने एक नंबर डिवाइड किया 5 and 12. So इस केस में मान लो कोई MCQ आ जाता है. In this case, what do you think should be the remainder? मान लो उन्होंने एक ऑप्शन दे दिया. First, remainder should be can you see this, guys? Technically one of the most difficult question, believe me. मतलब when I was in your class, this question actually went wrong. मेरा हाँ इंसान हूँ, गलती हो जाती है. So now see this part, guys. There is this question. अभी सबसे पहले आपको ये समझना है, आपको करना नहीं है. That's not what the toppers or the good students do. What you need to see is first of all that this is what? Divisor, dividend. आपको इतना मालूम है, उन्होंने केवल रिमाइंडर पे फोकस करने को बोला है. रिमाइंडर आपका किससे छोटा होना चाहिए? 12 से कि 5 से? रिमाइंडर शुड ऑलवेज बी लेस देन द डिवाइजर. इट कैन नॉट बी इवन इक्वल टू डिवाइजर. रिमाइंडर कभी भी 5 नहीं हो सकता, वो 5 से छोटा ही होना चाहिए. सो इज द फर्स्ट ऑप्शन राइट? यस बट नो. यस क्यों? ये जो लिखा है वो सही है, बट रिमाइंडर 4 भी तो हो सकता है. कॉमन सेंस, जब आप डिवाइड करोगे तो रिमाइंडर कैन बी 4, राइट? ओके, मतलब आई एम जस्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट दैट दिस रिमाइंडर कैन बी व्हाट, 0 ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू, एंड आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस क्वेश्चन. मान लो यहाँ पर 5, इधर पर से सपोज मैंने चेंज कर दिया, बिकॉज यदि मैंने वो रखा होता तो सारे ही ऑप्शंस गलत होते हैं. मान लो मैंने x ले लिया, सो डिविडेंड इज x एंड डिवाइजर इज 5. इट कैन बी एनी नंबर ऑफ योर चॉइस, कुछ भी अक्कड़ बक्कड़ बम्बे वो कुछ भी लगा लो अब इसमें, 10, 20, 40, 90, 78, 156, but it has to be positive number. Remainder, can this be? No, this is wrong because remainder can be 4 as well. For example, in the case of 14, 5 2s are 10, remainder is 4, so this is wrong. 5, no guys, इन्होंने बोला less than 4. No, it can be equal to 4 also. For example, अभी जो 14 लिया था तो remainder 4 ही आया था, so this is also not possible. Is this possible? This looks like, guys, that this is possible. No, this is not possible. Why? ये तो ठीक है, 0 से तो बड़ा ही होना चाहिए रिमाइंडर, बट गाइज 5 से छोटा होना चाहिए. यहाँ पे देखो इक्वल टू का भी साइन है, सो इफ द साइन इज ऑफ इक्वल्स दैट मीन्स दैट यू कैन नॉट हैव द रिमाइंडर equal to the divisor. It has to be compulsorily less than this. Okay, that means the option number 4 is correct. So did you understand this? So only remember these two properties. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder, and second part is that the remainder always needs to be compulsorily lesser than the divisor. समझ में आया? Okay. Now let's move forward. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to rub all of this mess what I have done. Question number 1 हो गया था. Let's rub this. Now let's move on to question number 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So guys, hopefully your studies must be going fine. Whosoever are now watching lectures continuously, I think they would definitely take and I rubbed this. I'm so sorry. This was find the number, so I can see this. I'm intelligent. Show that every positive even integers are of the form of 2q and that every positive odd integer is of the form of 2q plus 1 for some integer q. Fine. So let's rub this also so that there can be some more space for us. Fine. Let's move on to question number 2. I'm going a bit fast because I'm fast. So question number 2. A number when divided by 53. A number, what is that number? That number which needs to be divided is known as dividend. So dividend, dividend should be equals to x because I don't know what is that. Then comes it is divided by 53. That means divisor should be equals to 53 because इससे आप उसको divide करने वाले हो. A number when divided by 53 gives 34 as quotient. Now quotient should be equals to 34 and they are saying that 21 as remainder. So guys, that very simple. So remainder is 21. Now if this is the case, then guys, very simple. What you need to do is write that Euclid's division lemma which says that A should be equals to BQ plus R, or else I'll write it in this format. Dividend should be equals to divisor into quotient bracket and then plus what? Plus remainder. Now what you got to do? Now what you got to do is simply put down the value. So dividend should be equals to, I don't know, so let's put x. It should be equals to divisor. Divisor is 53 into quotient is 34 bracket plus remainder is 21. So guys, that's a piece of cake. 53 to 34, always remember that we need to use the rub work on the right hand side by a ruled line or inside the ruled line. So let's write 53 into 34. So 4 theta is 12 to 1, 20, 21, 9, 15. So it's 2081. So answer is 1802. No, that's overconfidence. We haven't added 21 yet. So let's add 21 also. So 3281. So answer is 1823. Pardon guys, the marker is all the way dead. So it's 1823 would be the answer. Did you understand this? That's all. Now do not, do these questions at the part of overconfidence like the way I am doing it right now. Let's do the checking part. They are saying a number when divided by 53. So that number is 1823. So let's divide this 1823 by 53. 1823. And let's see whether the quotient actually comes as 34 and the remainder is 21. So 53 3s are 3 times 3 into 3 is 9, 15. 12 minus 9 comes out as 3, 7 minus 5 comes out as 2. This is 0. This will be 3. 53 approximately 4s are 4 times. 4 3s are 12, 2 carry 1, 20, 21. 1, 2, 21. So 34 and 21. So we are done and checked. Now guys, if you have seen me from day number 1 when I started actually making these lectures, I am rechecking my answers again and again and again. Every after question or after every question. Why am I doing so? Just to make sure that you guys also being my students now get this habit of rechecking it again and again and again to make sure that this particular part is done. Got it? Got it. Okay now, so let's move ahead with the next question. Okay, so I'm rubbing this off and I'm rubbing question number 2 also off. Okay, the mic. Hopefully I'm hearing, rumors or news, I don't know. It's not verified yet. But I think that from 1st of this month, the center is gonna reopen. The physical classes are going to get reopened. So I don't know. Of course, guys, we'll be informing you. And to all those guys who are only watching on YouTube, enjoy and chill, guys. So question number 3. Show that every positive even integer is of the form of 2q and that every positive odd integer is of the form of 2q plus 1. Now what they are saying is show that every positive even integer is of the form of 2q. Okay. So question number 3. Let the positive integer even integer is a x. guys कुछ भी ले सकते हो, मैंने a ले लिया. So let the positive even integer is a. Okay. Now I don't know what that particular number was. इन्होंने बोला है show that every positive even integer is of the form of 2q. तो मुझे ये a को by the way ये 2q वाले पार्ट के लिए लेकर के आना है. ना मुझे मालूम है गाइस यदि कोई इवन नंबर होता है तो वो 2 से डिवाइड होता है, राइट? इवन नंबर्स आर नॉर्मली डिवाइडेड बाय 2. So that means let's divide this number by 2. So dividing this integer by 2, that means किससे डिवाइड कर रहा हूँ? a से. Now after dividing this integer by 2, because I don't know what is this number, मुझे नहीं मालूम, तो कॉमन सेंस से जब मैं डिवाइड करूंगा तो मुझे कैसे मालूम पड़ेगा कि क्वोशिएंट क्या होगा और रिमाइंडर क्या होगा? So dividing this integer by 2 will give us quotient. क्या होगा? I don't know, so will give us quotient. मान लेते हैं quotient will be q and remainder is r. Because I don't know guys what is the quotient and what is the remainder. Why? Because मुझे इतना मालूम है कि divisor क्या है. Divisor is 2. But I don't know what the number is. So how should I know that what is the quotient and what is the remainder? But I know according to Euclid's division lemma. तो यहाँ पर आप लिखोगे according to Euclid's division lemma. I think I need to refill these markers. So might be that there is going to be a cut in the video. Pardon me for that. According to Euclid's division lemma, guys क्या हो जाएगा फॉर्मूला? आपके पास में डिविडेंड कितना है? A, तो आप पहले लिखोगे यहाँ पर डिविडेंड लिख देना, इट शुड बी इक्वल्स टू A. डिवाइजर कितना है आपके पास में? इट इज 2. Quotient is Q and remainder is R because we don't know. According to Euclid's division lemma, so A should be equals to, dividend should be equals to divisor into quotient. So divisor into quotient. Divisor into quotient plus remainder. Correct? So that means that this A should be equals to 2Q plus R. Right? Now guys understand the case. आपने डिवाइजर क्या लिया था? 2. इसका मतलब है अभी मैंने जो आपको प्रॉपर्टी बताया, रिमाइंडर कितना हो सकता है आपका? रिमाइंडर कैन बी 0, yes. रिमाइंडर कैन बी 1, but can remainder be 2? No. Why? Because remainder always needs to be less than the divisor. तो आप लिख दोगे since remainder always needs to be less than divisor, or you can write here R should be greater than or equal to 0. R की वैल्यू कैन बी 0 बिकॉज रिमाइंडर 0 भी हो सकता है, एंड इट हैज टू बी लेस देन 2, मतलब 1 तक होगा तो चलेगा, राइट? सो लेट्स नाउ स्टार्ट पुटिंग द वैल्यूज. कौन कौन सी वैल्यू आ जाएंगी? फॉर R इज इक्वल्स टू 0, R इज इक्वल्स टू 1, दो ही वैल्यूज हैं. लेट्स चेक. सो फॉर R इज इक्वल्स टू 0, यहाँ पर A की वैल्यू कितना आ जाएगा? A should be equals to R की जगह पर 0 रखा तो आ जाएगा 2Q, और यदि मैंने R के जगह पर 1 रखा तो ये आ जाएगा 2Q plus 1. Right? Now guys see it very carefully. Common sense, for R is equals to 0, I am getting A as 2Q. For R equals to 1, I am getting A should be equals to 2Q plus 1. Now if this number has got 2Q, that means there is a number 2 over here. Now remember, if A should be equal to 2Q, that means this number has to be a even number. Why? Because even number के आगे 2 से cancel हो जाना चाहिए. 2 multiplication में है तो easily cancel हो जाएगा. So that means that this number is an even number, and if this is an even number, that means this number has to be what? An odd number. Hence proved. So now you can write it in the statement clearly. By putting R equals to 0, we are getting A equals to 2Q, which is an even number, and R equals to 1, that is A equals to 2Q plus 1, will be an odd number. Hence, for every positive even integer is of the form of 2Q for even numbers and odd for the part of 2Q plus 1. Okay, so that's all with the... Okay guys, welcome back. And now let's start once again with those questions because the markers have been refilled. इनमें पूरी एनर्जी फिर से आ गई है. फिर से चालू करते हैं. Let's start with question number 4. Show that every positive odd integer is of the form 4Q plus 1 or 4Q plus 3 for some integer Q. Very simple question guys. आपको hint पहले ही मिल जाएगा 4. So आप क्या करोगे? Question number 4. Let show that every positive odd integer, जो उन्होंने लिखा है वही का वही कॉपी कर दो. Let every positive odd integer, let the positive odd integer be A. Okay. किससे डिवाइड करना है? डिवाइडिंग इट बाय 4 बिकॉज उन्होंने खुद ने दिया है. Dividing it by 4, we get remainder. We get remainder as R and quotient as Q. Right? Now we will get remainder as R and quotient as Q. So what will be now the Euclid's division lemma? A should be equals to, or sorry, dividend के फॉर्म में लिख देते हैं. So dividend should be equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. That was the Euclid's division lemma, guys, correct? So on dividing it by 4, तो आपके पास में अभी कितना है dividend? So let's write dividend should be equals to a divisor. I'm just writing in the short form. Divisor is 4. Then comes, guys, quotient. So quotient is q and the remainder as r. Right. So let's write this. So that means that a should be equals to 4q plus r. Correct? Now once again, guys, the same trick. We know that r has to be what? Less than 4. Clearly, r should be greater than or equal to 0, क्योंकि remainder 0 हो सकता है, but it should be less than 4. 4 नहीं हो सकता, 4 से छोटा होना चाहिए. That is, और आप that is का symbol ही बना दो, guys. That is, r is equals to 0, r is equals to 1, r is equals to 2 and r is equals to 3. Why? Because 4 तो हो ही नहीं सकता, common sense. अब क्या करोगे? Guys, r equals to 0 को आपने substitute करा in the above equation. So you will get a should be equals to 4q. यदि आपने 1 पुट किया तो यहाँ पर आ जाएगा a should be equals to 4q plus 1. यहाँ पर आ जाएगा a should be equals to 4q plus 2. Guys, please understand, can you take out something common from over here? Yes, you can take out 2 common. So it will be 2q plus 1. And then the last one is a should be equals to 4q plus 3. Now which numbers do you think are even numbers? Common sense, guys, 4 gets divided by 2. तो यहाँ पर आप लिखोगे this will be a even number, this will be a odd number, this will be a even number, and this would be a odd number. Right? Why? Because ये वाला odd क्यों है? Because यहाँ से कुछ बाहर common निकाल ही नहीं सकता. So इसका मतलब है 2 से cancel नहीं हो रहा. On the other hand, यहाँ से मैंने 2 common निकाल दिया. That means it will get cancelled out by the denominator 2. This is divisible by 2 because 4q upon 2 will be 2q. This and this will not get credited out. So after writing all this, you are going to again read the question. Show that every positive odd integer is of the form of 4q plus 1 and 4q plus 3 for some integer q. That's all. Got it? So that's all is the answer. So that's how you are supposed to, by the way, be doing all the questions. Right? Let's now move on to question number 5, guys. So question number 5, can I rub this? If you want to note it down, note it down. Okay, so let's move now on to question number what? Question number 5. What is question number 5 now? Use Euclid's algorithm to find HCF of 408 and 1032. So इन्होंने बोला है आपको यूक्लिड्स का एल्गोरिथम लगाना है for finding out HCF of 408 and 1032. Very simple, guys. 408 is the divisor. 1032 जो भी स्मॉलर नंबर होगा उसको बाहर लेना, जो भी बिगर नंबर होगा उसको अंदर लेना. 1032. Okay. Then you are going to write 408. Then 408 आपने यहाँ पर लिया 2 times. I guess 3 is 1200, right? 2 8 is 16, 6. 2 4 is 8. Okay. So यहाँ पर क्या बचेगा आपके पास में? That is going to be 12 minus 6 is going to be 6. Then 2 minus 1 is 1. Then comes 9 minus 8 comes out as 1. Okay. 116, hopefully, if I am not mistaken. 6, 2 minus 1 is 1, 9 minus 8 is 1, 116, right? Then, ये आपने पहला वाला स्टेप किया. अब आप जब इसको जब चेक करोगे यूक्लिड्स डिवीजन लेमा से, तो व्हाट वाज दैट इज 1032 should be equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder, divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay, so when you are going to solve it, so 408 into 2 is going to be 816. 816 plus 116 is going to be 1032 guys. Right now जो भी आपका जो रिमाइंडर बचा है, अब आप इससे इसको डिवाइड करोगे, किसको, डिवाइजर वाले पार्ट को वंस अगेन. सो दैट्स गोइंग टू बी 116 डिवाइडेड बाय 408. राइट, नाउ लेट्स सी. सो 116 डिवाइडेड बाय 408 is going to be 116 2 times. No, it is going to be around 3 times. 3 times. So 3 6 are 18, 8 carry 1. And the 3 and 1 4, hopefully, yeah, 408, right? अब यहाँ पर आपने जब किया तो वापस से आप सिंबल लाइक दिस बनाओगे. 8 minus 8 will get cancelled. 10 minus 4 will 6 is 0, right? 60. यहाँ पर क्या करोगे, वापस से किसको लिख दोगे आप? पहले आपने क्या किया था, यहाँ पर 408 को 1032 से डिवाइड किया था, क्वेश्चन था ऊपर. देन आपने यहाँ पर लिखा 816, यहाँ पर आया 116, देन यू रेड अगेन 3 से, देन आ गया यहाँ पर जो भी जो रिमाइंडर बच रहा है आपके पास में, फिर आप उसी से अपने पहले वाले को डिवाइड कर रहे हो, दैट इज डिवाइजर को. सो इट विल बी 116. सी व्हाट एम आई डूइंग, डिवाइजर जो भी रिमाइंडर बच रहा है, अब रिमाइंडर को दोबारा से डिवाइजर से कर रहा हूँ, फिर वापस अगेन रिमाइंडर को दोबारा डिवाइजर से कर रहा हूँ. सो व्हाट वाज डिवाइजर, लेट्स डू इट अगेन. अच्छा, इसको भी चेक करना पड़ेगा. सो वापस से क्या करूंगा चेक करने के लिए, डिविडेंड शुड बी इक्वल्स टू डिवाइजर इनटू क्वोशिएंट प्लस रिमाइंडर. सो इफ यू आर गोना चेक इट गाइस वंस अगेन, 116 into 3 is 348 plus 60 is going to be 408. फिर से डिवाइड करते हैं. 60 1 times 60, 6 11 minus 6 is 5. किससे करूंगा अगेन, 60, करेक्ट. फिर से अगेन यूक्लिड्स डिवीजन लेमा, सो इट विल बी 116 शुड बी इक्वल्स टू डिवाइजर इनटू क्वोशिएंट प्लस रिमाइंडर. राइट, 56 then again guys gone 1 time, it will be 56. 10 minus 6 is 4, cancels 4, and again 56, right? So 4 ones are 4, I'm sorry, 4 ones are, अच्छा सही तो कर रहा हूँ, 4 ones are 4 and 4 16, okay, 56, 14 times, right? It's to be 0. As soon as you're going to get the 0, whatever is your quotient, that will be your final answer. So 14 is your answer for the HCF of 408 and 1032. Once again guys, so 116 की जगह पर अब की बार क्या करेंगे अपन, 116 था, now 60 किया. 60 should be equals to 56 divisor into quotient plus remainder. Then comes again 56 divisor into quotient plus remainder. So guys, whatever is your final quotient, and that is going to be the answer, that is 14. Got it? So answer is what? Answer is 14. And this is your HCF. What do you mean by the word HCF? HCF का मतलब होता है highest common factor. Highest common factor. गाइस इसको बार बार देख लेना. ये मेथड केवल आपको तब करना है जब यूक्लिड्स एल्गोरिथम उन्होंने आपसे पूछा हो बाय HCF वाले पार्ट से. ओके, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय LCM? That is least common multiple. Least common मल्टीपल, दैट्स सो सिंपल गाइस। सो जो भी लास्ट में जब भी जीरो आ जाएगा, जो भी आपके पास में क्वेश्चन बचता है, द लास्ट क्वेश्चन इज योर फाइनल HCF. सो व्हाट इज द आंसर? द आंसर इज HCF of 408 and 1032 is 14. करेक्ट? ओके, आगे बढ़ते हैं, आगे जाते हैं। लेट्स सी इट नाउ। लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, दैट इज, अच्छा क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 ऑलरेडी हो गया। क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 पर आते हैं, विच इज द लास्ट वन, फाइनली द लास्ट वन। Guys, this particular chapter is going to give you marks free of cost, so please do not, do any question wrong. Free में marks नहीं, बच्चों वाला question है। Okay, so question number 6. Now they are saying find the HCF and LCM of 612 and 1314 using prime factorization. So which is the smallest prime factor which I could get? 2. So let's take now 612. तो 612 पर मैंने एक बॉक्स बना दिया, देन कम्स 2, ओके, देन 2 से करूंगा, देन वापस से यहाँ पर कौन कौन से 2 बॉक्सेस और बनेंगे। I mean guys, you can see this drawing, it will be given in the book, it is something like this, that is 2, or have I done something wrong? No, I guess it should have been over here, 2, 2 3s are 6, 0 और 3, या करेक्ट। देन 2 हो गया, देन अगेन फिर से वापस से जब आपने इसको किया 306 वाले पार्ट से, अभी दोबारा से आप जब करोगे, सो वंस अगेन यहाँ पर आपने ले लिया एक और नंबर 2, एंड देन अगेन यहाँ पर आएगा आपके पास में, दैट इज 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10, 2 3s are 6, करेक्ट। So let's see this. So it's 2 153. Every time you need to multiply and the number should be coming equal to this. This into this should be equal to this. फिर से repeat कर रहा हूँ, this into this should be equal to this. This into this should be equal to this. 2 153. Now divisibility test. 2 से तो जाएगा नहीं because this number is odd. So 5 6 7 8 इन सारे digits को add कर दो। 5 plus 1 6, 6 plus 3 9. यदि नंबर जो भी आपका सम करने के बाद में आ रहा है और यदि वो 3 के टेबल में आ रहा है तो इसका मतलब है वो 3 से डिवाइड हो जाएगा। दैट्स अ डिविजिबिलिटी चेक। सो यहाँ पर आपकी बार आप लिखोगे 3, देन अगेन ओवर हियर यू आर गोइंग टू राइट 3 5s are 15, 3 1s are 3, 5 plus 1 is 6, दैट मीन्स अगेन ये 3 से जाएगा, मतलब इट विल बी डिविजिबल बाय 3, 3 1s are 3 to 21, 3 7s is 21, एंड द लास्ट गाइस बिकॉज दैट्स अ प्राइम नंबर, सो फाइनली that means यहाँ पर आप लिखोगे 17 and it will be guys what, that is 1, right? So this is for the part of 612. Let's do it for the part of 1314 also. 1314, the smallest number, because it's an even number, so the smallest number is going to be what? That is 2. You can use the brackets, squares, like the way your respective teacher has taught you, or from the book, or like this guys, anyway it's one and the same. 2 6 are 12, 1 11, 2 5s are 10, 1 7 14, 5 and 6 is 11 and 7 is 18, 3 ka divisibility check done. So guys 3, then comes 3 2s are 6, 3 1 times 3 2 27, 3 9s are 27, 9 and 1 10 into 12, again 3 का divisibility test okay है guys, no problem. तो 3 7s are 21, and then comes 3 3s are 9, 7 and 3 10 guys, it is not going to get solved, it's a prime number, so simply it's 73, right? As soon as 1 comes up guys, stop dividing, of course either way you can't divide. Now how are you going to write the 612? So you're going to write the 612 something like this. 2 into 2, that is 2 square. You know what is square, right? 2 times 2. 3 into 3, that means into 3 square, and multiply by 17. Right? Forget about this side. 1314, that is 2 into, then comes 3 square into 73. Let's not be overconfident. Let's check once again. 2 square is 4. 4 into 9 is 36, and 36 into 17 is 612. ऐसा मैं assume कर रहा हूँ. So of course guys that is true. So now what is HCF and what is LCM? Simple guys. HCF should be equals to what? जो भी इसके common factors आ रहे हैं, common factors को multiplication कर देना. So what is the common factors? Common factor is guys यहाँ पर 2 square है, and remember जो भी common factors की lowest power आती है, HCF में lowest powers लेते हैं, उल्टा होता है. So what are the lowest powers? That is 2. यहाँ पर 2 square है, but यहाँ पर 2 केवल 1 time है, तो lowest power is 2. So let's take 2. Common factors में यहाँ पर 3 square है, यहाँ पर भी 3 square है, so lowest power is 3 square, and there is no other common thing which is matching. So answer will be 9 into 2 comes out as 18. So HCF is 18. 18 of what? 18 for 612 and 1314. How will you calculate LCM? Guys, kids play. Highest powers, no common thing required. Highest multiples, okay? So what is the highest of 2? 2 यहाँ पर 1 time है, 2 यहाँ पर 2 time है. So you are going to write 2 square multiply by 3 square है, यहाँ पर भी 3 square है, you are going to write square. And then guys there is this 17 which is common. Oh sorry, not no common. And then 73. So that is 4 into 9 is 36 into 17. So 36 into 17, what is 36 into 17? I don't know. 36 into 17 is 612, okay. So 612 into 73 solve कर लेते हैं. So let's do the rough work. 612 into 73. Guys, don't do it over here. Do it on the right hand side. So it's 9 into 4. 9 into 4 is 36 into 17 is 612 into 73. 6, 3, 18 cross 4, 9, 42. So it will be 6, 7, 7, 4, 4. If I'm not mistaken. So it should be 44776 guys. I mean do check the part. If it is right, it's right. If it is wrong guys, कहीं calculation में mistake किया होगा. Let's check it once again. 6, 3, 18, 14, 4 carry 1, 7, 8. Oops. 7 to the 14, 4 carry 1, 7 to the 7, and 8, 7 to the 42. So it should be 6, 7, 6, 2 and 1, 3 and 1, 4, and then 4. So it should be 4, 4, 6, 7, 6 guys. That's all. Well, we have done it. Tomorrow I would complete or I would make sure that this chapter would get completed. So do not miss the lecture tomorrow. Guys, absolutely free of cost marks, and please don't get these questions wrong. Ample amount of chances to check your answer. See you guys. Enjoy from my side. Bye. And a test today in the evening.